Okay, so this is a 2009 Nissan Versa. We've got a somewhat common problem wherein the door actuator fails and you can't get the door open pretty much no matter what you do. Car is unlocked, doesn't open from the inside or outside. Okay, so the next part is you have to take the door panel off. Pretty much has to be forced off partially. You pretty much have to lift this over this edge, and before you do that, this has to come out. You can just go ahead and pry it up, and there are two screws, one here, one there. You also have to remove the cover here, otherwise it will probably be broken. That's the cover I'm talking about there. And you will be working in this area here. Somewhat hard to see, but you have to look down. So for the next part, you'll have to get a bit creative, and you're gonna have to make something like this. You can use a coat hanger. Basically, it has to be curved in such a way that you can get into the latch and unlatch it pretty much manually, I'd say. So there's a mechanism inside that holds it, and what you have to do is you have to push on the mechanism. So I'll just close this right here. So that's the closed position. If you look down there, the mechanism that holds the latch shut is down there. So you have to make your tool in such a way that you can get up and you can get into that space and push down on it. If you get it right, you'll get it to unlatch on the first click, which will then push your door out, and it will make it a little bit easier to do the second one, although it's quite a bit tighter to do the second one. That's why I grinded this so that it fits in. So pretty much from the top it goes in here, push down, and once you push down, if you do it just right, it will release the mechanism. Okay, so if you look down, it's somewhat hard to see, but I got the first stage unlatched. Pretty much once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard to do. You have to work in between the door seal and the door itself, and there is quite a bit of room. You just have to use the passenger side as a reference to make your tool. And then once you get the first part done, you can go ahead and try to do the second unlatch and open the door. And a few minutes later, it's undone. The door panel's off, so you're gonna have to get a little bit creative, not to break it. You can't just pull the door open. The plugs have to come out of the switch, and then it all comes off. Okay, so here it is unlocked. This particular one's been apart before. Do yourself a favor and just order a brand new one and put it in, because you don't want to keep having to do this. I mean, I've gotten down to the point where I could do it in about 10-15 minutes, but I mean, it could take you quite a bit longer than that to get the hang of it. So yeah, so that's about it. The actuator is out. I'm just waiting for a replacement. It's not easy to do this, but if you just have some patience and use the other side for reference, you can get it done pretty quickly. So the most important thing I would say towards the end on the second latch, if you use a coat hanger, it has to be ground down, because there won't be enough room to pop the latch and let like it basically won't, even though you're pushing down on it, it won't open, because there won't be enough space, so it will get jammed on your tool.